The Real Opinion is brought to you by Rainstorm Car Wash. Get in and get clean today.
And now it's time to check in with the man who has the real opinion, Mr. Geno Reynolds here. So you went and saw a really interesting movie, one that we had a lot of expectations for, Gangster Squad.
A lot of high hopes for Gangster Squad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't get the type of movie that I was hoping for. I was hoping for maybe this generation's Untouchables, especially with the cast. You had a bunch of A-listers, which should be A-listers or soon to be A-listers. And really, all you really got was a to the formula, extremely predictable, somewhat overacted in some points movie. And though I still found it rather entertaining, it's definitely not what it could have been.
Okay, so we had Sean Penn, who, how was his performance when it came to this sort of formulaic, very predictable plot?
I enjoyed his overacting for about 5 minutes. I see, the reason The Untouchables was good, and we were discussing this upstairs, the reason The Untouchables was so good and the villain was so good is because De Niro, you didn't see him very much. You were scared of him, you didn't see him very much, you always seen him doing some really big things. Sean Penn, they showed, they showed Sean Penn a lot, and really, some things worked, some things didn't, but he was definitely hamming it up a little bit. He was by far the, he was really trying to be, I don't know, I almost found it goofy the way he was acting at times.
Really?
Some of his lines, some of his mannerisms, it was way overacted, and I think it could have been a lot better.
Well, when I think about how the movie turned out versus what we wanted it to be, right? I know that it had to be reworked a little bit after the Aurora, Colorado movie theater show.
Right.
There's a scene that was cut out where they, with Tommy guns, come through.
Yeah, they replaced that scene with a shootout in Chinatown, and I mean, I think it was probably the same scene, just in different places. Like I said, the reworks, I don't know if it hurt the film because who knows how much more they had to rework. I don't think they reworked much more than that.
Okay.
But the movie is really formulaic. A lot of one-dimensional characters. Ryan Gosling was pretty good, but still, a lot of the stuff that would have made him interesting, they didn't explain. You had to notice he had a drinking problem.
Oh, really? Okay.
And you notice where he stopped drinking. If you really watch, you can notice where he stopped drinking and then started drinking again. But they never explained it. You had a story with Giovanni Ribisi. He was the only one of the Gang Squad that had a family. They didn't really touch on that too much. This movie, you knew who was going to die. You knew what was going to happen. You knew exactly everything that was going to happen.
So it's something we've all seen before.
Yeah, if you're going to watch it, rent it though. It's not a horrible movie. It's fun to watch, but like I said, anyone could predict exactly what's going to happen. With this cast, you should have had something a little more dangerous, a little more spontaneous.
Yeah.
Though I must say it wasn't the worst movie I saw this weekend.
All right.
Tune back in Friday. I'll have my review of what will probably be the worst movie of the year, if not the worst movie of all time, A Haunted House.
Okay, sounds good. I'm looking forward to that. Thanks a lot, Geno. We appreciate it, and we'll be right back.
The Real Opinion is brought to you by Rainstorm Car Wash. Get in and get clean today.